All right, welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing a deep dive into a song.
Ooh, fun!
Yeah. So we're going to be looking at, it's called Burnout Together by Chris Staples.
Okay.
Have you heard of Chris Staples?
I have not, no.
So he's kind of like, if you're familiar with like Death Cab for Cutie or like, that kind of like,
Okay, yeah.
that whole genre, kind of like indie, folky kind of singer-songwriter.
Yep.
So the song is called Burnout Together, which
Interesting title.
it is. It's a very interesting title, and I think when you first hear it, you might think it's going to
Yeah.
be kind of a
That downer.
a downer, exactly.
Yeah.
But we're going to be looking at an article that analyzes the lyrics of this song
Okay.
and really looking at what it's saying about love and resilience and really facing life's challenges.
I like it.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
I think, even if you're not familiar with Chris Staples, I think this deep dive will be really fascinating just in terms of
Right.
thinking about, how can we actually find some beauty in going through tough times?
Yeah, that's kind of that's the eternal question, isn't it?
It is.
How do we find meaning in suffering, essentially?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And how do we face those hard things and come out,
Yeah.
not just okay, but maybe even better?
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm curious to see how this song takes that on.
Yeah, and that's what this article is doing, is it's really digging deep into the lyrics. And the first thing it points out is that the song's not actually about being exhausted or giving up,
Okay.
even though the word burnout kind of has that,
Connotation.
yeah, like that connotation, right?
Like I'm spent, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
I'm burnt out.
But what they're saying is it's using burnout more as a metaphor for all those inevitable ups and downs that we face in life.
Interesting.
And I thought that was a really interesting way to look at it. Yeah, absolutely.
It's not saying.
It's not about giving up. It's about
Yeah.
kind of going through it together.
Yeah, it's about persevering, going through it, facing those challenges,
Right.
and doing it together.
I like that.
Yeah. And what I thought was really interesting is the article then connects this
Okay.
to the music itself,
Oh,
to
interesting.
the musical elements of the song.
Okay.
And they talk about how it has this very simple, almost like hypnotic melody
Uh-huh.
that actually reinforces that idea of enduring love.
I like that.
Like it's like a steady heartbeat
Yeah.
that's just constantly there,
Yeah.
even when things are tough.
That's cool. So it's kind of mirroring that idea of like
Yeah.
perseverance
Yeah, exactly.
through hardship.
And it's not, it's not trying to be like this big, overly dramatic song.
Right.
It's very understated.
Like the emotion is kind of like
Yeah.
there, but
It's subtle. yeah.
It's like a low burn.
And it actually makes it more powerful in a way, right?
Absolutely.
Because it's just this feeling that's always there.
Yeah, like a warmth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the article also talks about, how the key and the tempo of the song, it has that kind of like
Yeah.
melancholic, folky vibe
Okay.
that really adds to that feeling of both reflection and acceptance. It's not trying to sugarcoat anything,
Right.
but it's also not despairing.
Yeah, it's like honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Honest. And
It's acknowledging the reality
yeah, it's acknowledging the reality.
of hard things, but also saying like
Yeah.
we can get through them.
We can get through this.
Yeah.
And there's this underlying sense of peace
Right.
that comes through, especially when it talks about enduring love.
Okay. Yeah.
And the article highlights that this is a key theme.
Right.
It's not just about romantic love either. It's about those deep connections
Yeah.
that we have with anyone really that can help us weather any storm.
It's about having someone in your corner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No matter what you're going through.
Yeah, and they actually highlight a really really powerful lyric
Oh, okay.
in the song.
Okay, let's hear it.
It says, and we'll watch the fire burn low, knowing it can't last forever, oh, but it's all right, as long as we burn out together.
Wow.
And I just love that imagery, because
Yeah.
it's like, on the surface, it's like, oh, the fire's burning low,
Right.
but there's still those embers, there's still that warmth.
Still there.
It's
Yeah.
not completely gone.
It's not about the flame necessarily.
Yeah.
It's about what remains.
It's about what remains.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that speaks so much to,
Yeah.
that idea of love, of
It's
resilience.
that mind, but it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's almost like like a mantra.
Yeah.
Like a reassurance.
Yes. Yeah. In the face of hardship.
And it's so simple, it's so direct.
Right. And I think that's part of the power of it.
Yeah.
It's not trying to be,
Like really poetic.
Yeah, overly poetic or overly complex. It's just like straight from the heart.
It's raw.
Yeah.
It's real.
Totally.
But I do kind of wonder though,
Yeah.
what if you've never really experienced that kind of connection? Like that kind of deep, enduring connection with someone.
Do the lyrics still resonate?
Yeah. Does it just sound like a nice idea?
That's a good question.
I
mean, I think even if you haven't, lived that yet, I think the song can still offer like a sense of hope,
Okay.
It presents a model of what that could look like.
Yeah.
Like a love that is built to last through those tough times.
Yeah. Yeah. It kind of gives you something to strive for.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what?
Yeah.
When I was looking at the outline for this deep dive, they mentioned something that I thought was really interesting.
Oh, okay.
Like, what if this idea of burning out together isn't just about romantic relationships?
Right.
What if it applies to other parts of our lives too?
Totally. I mean, you think about like close friendships, where you've been through so much together that it's like, you've kind of burned out in a way, but it's only made the friendship stronger.
Yes, exactly.
Like you've gone through the fire together and come out
refined.
Yeah, refined, like forged.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
And even family,
It's so fluid.
Like we all have those moments with our family where things get crazy.
Things get messy.
Yeah, things get stressful.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
you're still family.
You're still family.
Yeah.
And we're there for each other.
And those shared experiences, those little burnouts, as it were, can actually bring you closer.
Yeah. Yeah, they bond us.
Totally.
They bond us in a way.
Yeah.
And then even taking it a step further, think about community.
Oh, yeah.
Community burning.
Yeah. Whether it's like your neighborhood or a group of people.
A group of people that share a common interest or a common goal.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And when those communities face challenges together,
they come out stronger on the other side.
Stronger, more resilient, more connected. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, this has been a really thought-provoking deep dive, I think.
Yeah, I really like this idea of burnout together.
Yeah.
And not just in the typical sense of burnout,
right?
But as this kind of like this journey that we go on with the people that we love.
Yeah, and those challenges can actually bring us closer.
Bring us closer, exactly. Yeah. So I guess to kind of leave you with something to ponder.
Yeah.
How does this idea of burning out together resonate with you? What connections come to mind when you think about facing life's fires alongside someone you care about?
Yeah. Who are you burning out with?
Yeah. Who are you burning out with? And how has that actually made your connection stronger?
That's a great question to consider.
Yeah. So we'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And until next time.
Keep burning.
Keep diving deep.
Together.